Hey guys, Abram here back again with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a part 2 to the top 5 mixed up animatronics. I made a part 1 of this video a while back, pretty much having a top 5 list on the funniest animatronic mix-ups. It did really well, so I want to do a part 2. Now, before we get into it, all of these animatronics photos and videos come from Chilling Props and Halloween Collector, so please go subscribe to them and check them out. These are my opinions, and you might have different opinions than that. So if you have different opinions, please tell me in the comments below of which animatronic you think is funniest. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one is by the Halloween Collector, and this is Xiaoqi. That is what he calls it. He calls it Xiaoqi. Pretty much a mix-up of Shorty and Crouchy. Really weird name. But yeah. So this prop is extremely funny to look at. It has Shorty's head and his little like neck collar piece with Crouchy's entire body, which is a hilarious concept to think about because Shorty's head is so like huge, I guess, and in some ways it does kind of fit the actual proportions of Crouchy's body, but in other ways it's just completely off in so many ways. He doesn't look like it belongs to the body, and of course it's not supposed to look like the head belongs with the body. But yeah, it is an extremely funny idea. Made me laugh so many times watching the video. And yeah, Halloween Collector did a really good job with this. For number 4, I have Incinerated Henry by Chilling Props. He's the one who put this one together. Now, this is pretty much just a mix-up of Henry Hustle and the Incinerated Prop. I forgot what his full name was. But anyways, pretty much what he did is he took the face skull from the Incinerator Prop and he put it into Henry Hustle. So that way, instead of the monster head popping out, it is the skull kind of creature-looking thing popping out. Really funny concept. The thing I like most about this though is that it actually seems like it can actually be a really scary prop. If you were to put this in a haunt somewhere, I'm pretty sure a lot of kids would actually be afraid of this. But the funniest part about this is that whenever the incinerator skull is down into his body, there's no head to show that it's supposed to be like a human, I guess. Because the incinerator prop does not have a like connection on top of the skull like how Henry Hustle does. So it's just that it's like a decapitated person. There's no head whatsoever until the skull pops up. So it does look extremely funny and weird. And for number 3 by Halloween Collector, we have Pika Shorty 2.0. Again, a super weird looking one. This is again using Shorty, and this time it's using Peekaboo Clown as a mix-up, and it looks just really weird. As you see, it has Peekaboo's face and his hands, which I like that he actually switched out the hands because Shorty's hands are switchable, but he actually used Peekaboo's hands instead of his own hands. So that's really interesting, and it looks incredibly funny. The hands look super duper tiny compared to the rest of the body that Shorty has, and the head just looks extremely weird on it, especially since his little swirly eyes aren't actually turned on. It's just pitch black. So in some ways, it kind of looks a little disturbing, but I think it does look really funny. For number 2 by Chilling Props, we have Scoop of War. Now, this is pretty much the tug of war props and the 2 Scoops animatronic released this year by Spirit Halloween put together. So what he basically did is he just took off the heads from 2 Scoops and put on the 2 tug of war clown heads. What I like about what he did, though, is that he actually put the clowns in with what I personally think is a appropriate voice for the clowns. So, I don't know. I feel like the voices that he put with the clown heads actually do match, which makes it a lot more funnier and like an actual prop. So, I do think that the voices that he chose did indeed match the heads that he put on each side. Another thing that I liked what he did about this is that he actually replaced the little girl in the ice cream with the little girl that the tug-of-war clowns are actually holding, which is extremely funny, especially since their little hands are still connected to little girls. So it looks really funny with this massive body and 2-headed clown to have these little fingers. So yeah, that is really cool. And for the number 1 spot by Halloween Collector, we have Wacky-Mole Clown. This is pretty much Wacky-Mole and Shorty mixed together. So what he basically did is he took off all of Shorty's costumes, including the head and hands, and he put on Wacky-Mole's costume, and it looks extremely weird and goofy. Part of me thinks if a Halloween company were to actually make something like this and sell it, that it could possibly work and have some sales. So yeah, this is a really, really good idea, which is why it's number one. It is a very unique idea, and he actually made it work and look like an actual legit prop, in my opinion. It looks like one of those tiny clowns you would see at a circus that can fit into like a small car or something, kind of like Mr. Toots from 2019. But yeah, this is a really, really funny idea, and I hopefully he'll make some more shorty props like this. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your favorite mixed up animatronic and which one you think is the funniest. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.